So if you cast your mind back a few months to when Shayna Baszler was running rampant, she was the most dominant woman perhaps we'd ever seen in WWE, and she was getting more and more out of control. Stephanie McMahon was prompted by her father to make the call, and fans for months wondered just what this call would be. So when things got to the point of no return and Baszler needed to be stopped, that call was made. And that call was to Rhea Ripley. Ripley tore onto the scene, she tore into Shayna Baszler, and she would go on a championship run that not many have rivaled. Ripley has taken on all comers, names including the likes of Ruby Riott, Kairi Sane, and Bianca Belair. You name them, and Ripley has probably beaten them, or would beat them. This hot streak has carried her into the upper echelon of champions in company history, and Ripley is constantly on the hunt for new competition. Fast forward now to the Royal Rumble, and the Women's Royal Rumble was arguably the match of the night on this enormous pay-per-view and delivered a number of stellar performances, but none better than the winner, Shotzi Blackheart. Blackheart entered, and she would outlast all other competition from number 11 and claim a Royal Rumble victory and a WrestleMania championship match of her choosing, all on her in-ring debut for the company. Blackheart then embarked on what she called a world tour, where she would test out all three brands in order to help herself make her decision on who she would face at WrestleMania for that respective championship. And well, Blackheart held her cards very close to her chest and didn't reveal a single thing until No Way Out. After a tough title defense, Ripley was celebrating her victory and would be assaulted by Blackheart as a physical answer to the question that everyone had been asking. Ripley, though, seemed to enjoy this kind of challenge, and the two would go back and forth on Raw to the point where Shane McMahon would have to put measures in place to stop the two from attacking each other backstage. And when that inevitably didn't work, he had to go to his sister, Stephanie McMahon, to sort things out. And the competition would go to another level as well, when Stephanie McMahon would implement a Beat the Clock challenge on Raw. The winner would be the woman with the fastest time of victory, and the prize would be the ability to pick the stipulation for their match at WrestleMania. Both women would win under different sets of circumstances, but indeed it was Ripley who would win the challenge. And after a tension-filled exchange, Ripley would reveal that it would be a Las Vegas street fight between the two at the Show of Shows. This is a match that is more than befitting of a rivalry of this magnitude. It's Blackheart versus Ripley, the Raw Women's Championship on the line, in a Las Vegas street fight, and it's all or nothing, and it goes down at WrestleMania.